Hi guys, it's Monday and Simon just like yelled really loud, but he didn't actually like keep yelling. The older they get, it's really weird how like that doesn't always mean anything when they yell. Sometimes they just yell in their sleep. Good news, I haven't cried once today. Yeah, I know. Today was Simon's first day of his transition to being in daycare, so it was 2 hours. Just long enough for me to have like a brief hyperventilation in my car, get home, do some work, turn around and come back. I got him home and his grandma missed him so much that she wanted to come and take care of him today, and so she did. Tomorrow we have a 4-hour stay, and then Wednesday is his full day. So I'm hoping my soul can take it, but it seems like he's in really good hands and I feel saner for it. So thank you for all of your kind words on the comments on the last video. I just really appreciate how amazing like specifically this community is. You guys are just so unbelievably like understanding and honest, and you put so much time and effort and energy into the comments. Like, it means so much to me. So yeah, I just wanted to kick the vlog off by saying that. It's Monday, so we not only have a new episode of John Oliver, but we've been really enjoying the new Stanley Tucci, what is it, Looking for Italy? Is that what it's called? It's excellent. And I have been watching Blown Away, the glass blowing show on Netflix. You know, as an art school kid, it just really brings me back. I never did glass blowing, but it's very much like studio art. And I was actually really surprised how much Mike likes it. You know, every time like they like cut glass with scissors, he's like, I wanna know what that feels like. I bet it would feel like cutting the umbilical cord. So yeah, also I resisted picking my face today. So we're making progress all across the board because I was crumbling there for a while, guys. Electric gets so much hotter than gas. God, I look like I'm eccentric. That's what I look like. But I just heard Simon wake up and Mike's gonna come downstairs and feed him, so I'll catch you guys in a bit. My dudes, it's Tuesday, right? Yeah. And Simon's been down for a nap for a little bit. We've been experimenting with letting him have his arms out in the snoo, and it's just not working yet. So I put his arms back in and put him back to sleep, and I told him, no, if you get up now, you're going to be really cranky. Also, while I was dropping him off at daycare, the dishwasher was delivered, except Mike had to refuse the product because it had a huge dent in it. So we still have a dishwasher, but like, you know, we've been waiting on the delivery for weeks, and you know, now who knows. And finally, this rug just arrived. I ordered this on Wayfair a while ago and it just arrived. So I think I might go ahead and unroll it. But as you can see, the baby's play situation is kind of taking over everything. It is Wednesday and it's Simon's first full day at daycare, and I'm just, you know, trying to hold it together. Dropping him off was very easy. They make it very unemotional and also very safe, so that's excellent. We dressed him up in the cutest little like full-on Mickey outfit today. It was ridiculous. So right now I am taking the opportunity before I like exercise and take a shower, which to exercise and take a shower during the day, what a gift. I decided to try some new stuff. This is from the brand Quo. It was sent to me by a viewer in Canada that facilitated me getting some Canadian drugstore makeup. And at first I was just like, I don't really know, but I let this foundation kind of chill for a little while, and it is so like smooth. It's wild. So not everything was good. Some of it was really disappointing, but it made it easy because a lot of it is like really good and then a lot of it's really bad. There's not a lot of in between. So it's gonna be a really satisfying review, I think, for a lot of people. But yeah, it's not what's on my eyes right now. This is the Imela palette. I'm really loving this color story so far, but I'm having a lot of trouble getting these shadows to stay put, which is weird because they're just like luxury powder eyeshadows. But for whatever reason, especially the foils, they really crease, which is wild. So anyway, I do love this kind of cool toned purple situation that is this palette. But anyway, I am going to try and get my life together in this room really quickly, and then I'm gonna do some yoga, I think. And like, I need to just buckle down. Sounds stupid, but I need to buckle down and give myself a minute, you know what I mean, of like, you know, decompression time and everything. Then I'm just gonna like take a shower and probably like run some errands. Yeah, in my new car, guys. That all happened so fast that I have a battery in my hand. That's what I have. It all happened so fast that it didn't really like sink into me that I had just bought my dream car. And I like get in it every day and I'm just like, this is a sweet ride. Like, my mother-in-law came and she was like, that's a beautiful car. And I called my mom and I told her, and she's like, I'm so proud of you, because my mom's had that car. She's had 2 Honda CRVs, but never with all, well, I think her first one had all the bells and whistles like that. And she's like, it's really fun, isn't it? I was like, it is. So yeah, I'm really like, it's a cool like landmark for me, and it's fun. I get excited to drive. So yeah, and you know, now that Simon has someone taking care of him, several people taking care of him and enriching his life during the day, 3 days a week, I can actually get out of the house and go do things. So yeah, really quickly, I'm going to clean everything up in here, put all this makeup away so that I can, like, you know, start making a new mess. That's all it really is. It's just kind of like, you know, switching out an old mess for a new mess and, like, you know, get clean and stuff. I'm gross. I started my period yesterday and I just have been like having night sweats and hot flashes like last couple days, and I was like, how many layers of sweat am I living in right now? A lot. So yeah, that's what's on the agenda, and it's about 10 a.m. Okay, so as usual, I've just been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. This being the first day that he's in daycare, I don't know what to do with all this time. I do have tons and tons of things to do, but I'm trying to do them all at once instead of like in any kind of order. But it was nice to do like 20 minutes of yoga and kind of collect my thoughts. And the daycare just sent photos of him playing, and it was just, oh, so cute. He's sitting up on his own in a little bumbo chair. Ugh, I can't take it. So yeah, we had to take a whole tin of formula to the daycare for like a backup, so they would have that for him just in case. And so I need to run out and get some more so that we don't run out. But yeah, I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to just get out, you know, just give myself some time to get out, something I haven't done in a while. And you know, while my mother-in-law is here tomorrow and Friday, I'm going to, you know, film some videos and stuff. But this is technically a wear test. I put that same face of makeup back on so that I can like get some photos at the end of the day and include them in the video tomorrow. So I'm getting a little bit done. So yeah, and I cleaned up a little bit of the room. I cleaned up a little bit of his room. I unpacked a huge box that was downstairs in the other living room, which I need to show you guys. That room looks beautiful. And then I also did like laundry and stuff. I've just been kind of all over the place. So yeah, it's noon. I'm gonna get in the car. So this is the current status of this room. Mike's just outside, I'm not sure what he's doing. All this still needs to be like unpacked, and there's just remnants of things, but this is so far how we've put everything together. This is, hi Bruce, another fireplace, a lot of natural light, our sad frozen plants. That is my rubber plant that was thriving and is now dying. We are going to put built-ins eventually on either side here and take out this molding and probably put in different molding, but in the meantime, this is just this cozy room with no TV, and that is exactly what we wanted. And then this used to be over our bed, but it ended up here, and I just think it really pulls the kind of woodsy feel of this room together. It's working for me. So yeah, it's interesting how you don't, I have no acumen for this stuff, so I don't know until I see it. Oh yeah, and then those are behind me. These are my little ode to Florida. Leanne has this too, but that's where I got the idea. But these are the like the old Audubon sketches. So that's the flamingo and the great blue heron. Okay, Kackie, let's get in the car. Well, I'll give Siri one thing. She got me to a Target. It is on the other side of Kingdom Come from where I live, but I got to a Target. So it was a really big Target, so I got like everything I was looking for. I got all of his formula. I got some curtains and curtain rods for our bedroom. I got diapers, paper towels. Like, I just got a bunch of things that we needed, and it was kind of expensive, but it's fine. It gave me an excuse to get out, and it is now 1:08, and I'm going to head back and put all this stuff away, and I might even get around to like filming and stuff. We will see. I might just install some curtains. I am realizing that every time I make a promise to myself on the vlog, I end up falling short of whatever I promise, so we're gonna do something. I am 100% back on my daily harvest grind. It just makes my life so much easier. It makes my digestion so much better. I'm never going to like encourage any means of weight loss, but there is, for me, something that kind of gets conflated in my brain, and that is a lot of times I start to feel like I'm out of shape because my digestion is like just off the rails for one reason or another. I will never be that person who can just live on like whole fiber the way that other people can, like, oh, just, you know, that's what gets your digestion back. I just had to finally realize that like actually I needed to be really gentle on my gut, and in a lot of ways that meant not snacking. It's not like I want to, you know, fast or anything like that, but just giving my body a break between meals, and having one of my meals in the middle of the day be, you know, a high calorie situation like this, but a smoothie, like basically something that's already pre-digested. And everybody and their mom is sponsored by Daily Harvest on YouTube, and I'm not. There is my referral code down below if you want. I think it's like $25 off your order or whatever, but like anybody who signs up can get one of those. That's fine. They don't know who I am. I just really enjoy it, and as a result, you know, my that whole thing where my clothes don't fit and stuff like that just because I'm stove up, it has definitely been remedied, and I feel just happier and lighter all around. Oh my God, what a beautiful day. Look at how beautiful. It's up to over 50 degrees today. Absolutely gorgeous. All the snow is melting, and it's super sunny. Just lifts the old spirits, you know? Okay guys, so I have curtains now. I like them. They are just sheer, and you know, they just filter the light. I didn't want anything that completely blocked the light. It doesn't really bother us one way or the other at night or anything like that, and it does block a considerable amount of the light, so it's perfectly fine. They were also a lot less expensive, even for the rods and the curtains, than the ones that I was looking for at West Elm, you know. I would have spent probably $250. I think this cost me less than $100 for the whole situation, and I am absolutely fine with it. So there's that, and then I also did something that no one else will ever see, but I hung little hooks right there in my closet for my robes, because I used to have them next to my bed at the old house, and there's just not really any wall space that I would want to like stick, you know, any hooks on or anything around here, and I just thought that that was so elegant, you know. You just reach in there and grab your robe. It's pretty stinking easy, so. And I got a whole bunch of laundry done. This gave me also the chance to wash Simon's bedding. It's so hard when he's napping every few hours to actually get time to wash the snoo bedding, and we never bought like dupes of it. We should have bought duplicates of it, but we never did. And so it's always this like race to try and like, you know, get it washed and dried between naps, and now it's like I can actually do it. I'm just like having trouble, honestly, accepting the fact that this is solved. When I was doing my yoga, I had this moment where I was thinking, like, if I could remove the mom guilt from my brain, because mom guilt will find you wherever you are, no matter what you choose to do. So there's really no point in it being there. So if you can remove the mom guilt from your brain, like, what is left in this situation now that he's going to daycare? And I realized the only thing is to just be grateful, and that I, you know, have found a solution that works as long as he's happy. And I guess that's the only insecurity that I have. I'm just like, how do I know if my baby's happy? But he seems happy, and just letting my brain relax into the fact that my 5-day week is actually going to look like work again. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I've been mostly a mom for the last 5 months, and it just feels really surreal. I still feel like I need to run around like a chicken with my head cut off because I've stolen this time for myself, and that it's so finite, and that I'm never gonna get everything done, but I'm actually like gaining on things here. I'm actually, like, I sat down for 2 meals today, ever so briefly, but still, I sat down for breakfast and I sat down for lunch, and I am just trying to let my brain adjust to the mindset that, like, tomorrow there will be time too, and it won't be unpredictable, and the next day there will be time too. It won't be, because his grandma comes tomorrow and Friday, and I also like that kind of sliding into the end of the week thing. Like, the first 3 days of the week we have him, you know, on a schedule, and then his grandma comes, so he's here and it's a little more chill. I've got more of my work done, and I can go like on a walk with them in the afternoon and stuff like that. And I think that we're all so gosh darn terrified to admit that we have found happiness, that we have found a way to make stuff work and to not have struggle be our identity. Oof. I think I need to put all of this in a get ready with me, just so that I can, you know, mangle it and chase down different thoughts in a completely non-linear fashion while I'm trying to put makeup on my face. It seems to be the best way to get my ideas out. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I want to try that I've, you know, gotten in the mail recently from, you know, various smatterings of brands. Either I bought them or they were gifted to me, and they just don't kind of like fit into another video right now. And so I need to do like a full face of like new stuff and just commemorate the gigantic shift that just happened in my life, which is becoming a full-time YouTuber and being able to actually go back to work full-time, because Simon is in daycare and he's old enough for daycare. There were 2 things that kind of sealed it for me as far as that was concerned. A, he is so much more interactive. He hit this leap recently that's like 5 weeks long, and he's got like a week left in it, where he is like really engaged, and like if you lean in, he grabs your glasses off your face, he grabs my hair, he grabs my hair all the time. He's constantly like petting his dad's beard, and like he's just very, very tactile, and you realize that like this is not a larva that just takes and takes and takes anymore. This is something that gives back and wants interaction, and I sometimes feel like if I'm dividing my attention so much, I can't really do either one well enough. And the other thing is that he has shifted to being awake for so long. Like, it was like an hour, and then it was an hour and a half, and then it was like closer to 2 hours, 2 hours and 15. Now it's up to like 3 hours, and like sometimes, and then sometimes he sleeps. Like yesterday I got him home from daycare and he slept for 3 hours. So it's, you know, I don't think that any kid sleeps particularly well at daycare, so it's probably going to make him sleep more when he comes home. And that's honestly, that's fine. But the way that it was before daycare was just, it was so unpredictable. There was no way for me to finish anything or like get any continuity around any task, because it was like by the time he went down for a nap, I felt like I had 10 more things I needed to do, and then he would only nap for 30 minutes, you know? And it was just, yeah. So I feel really good about the people whose hands he's in. They love him so much, and I love dressing him up in his cute little outfits and dropping him off in the morning, and it's so cute. And then when he sees me at the end of the day, he just gets this big freaking gummy grin on his face. Oh, it's the best. So yeah, and it also makes all the time that I spend with him playtime. I can actually give him my full attention. I can actually be off work and play with him, you know, and just be excited to see him. It was not something that I feel like I could have done sooner. Not that there's anything wrong with other people doing it sooner. I just didn't feel, because he's so tiny, so tiny. I just didn't feel like, you know, willing to do that yet. Plus with COVID, there's just so much stuff that was just keeping me from feeling okay about it. But we talked to some family members of Mike and stuff, and they talked about how, you know, daycares all have like the most strict and the most proven out procedures. They do such a good job. It's true. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. So it is now a little bit after 3 p.m. I've done all of this stuff. I've done so much stuff. I feel amazingly accomplished. I like have a minute to myself. What the heck am I gonna do with it? What am I gonna do? I guess maybe I'll just rest for a second, drink a glass of water. I just got a voicemail from the daycare and it sounded really ominous. She's like, oh, you know, give me a call back, everything's okay. And I'm just like, oh. So I call her back and she's like, so Simon was in the play area and another kid was playing with a rattle and he hit Simon in the face with it. And not on purpose. These kids are way too young to do anything like that on purpose. It was like entirely by accident, but like, they're like, we've been icing it. He cried very briefly. It's a little bit red. I was like, I dropped a play gym on him the other week. But I was like, I have broken myself of the like, my kid is, you know, breakable thing. And so she's like, oh, it's very evolved of you. I was like, no, I cried for a full 24 hours, but I'm past it now. So yeah, getting hit in the head with a rattle is it's small potatoes, but I'm gonna go get the Rugrat. Bless his heart. God, his first full day gets smacked in the head with a rattle. Hi, bud. Hey, sweetheart. Well, I like the curtains even better at night. Very, very pretty. I have no idea what my hair looks like right now. So we got Simon home and had about an hour with him before he went to bed. He's so toast from daycare. I'm kind of excited that it's just grandma coming tomorrow so we can actually like get some FaceTime with him. I can't believe it. It was like we had like an hour and a half with him this morning and then, I mean, he is toast. He went straight to bed. So. His face is fine, by the way. I know that he kind of left off on a weird note, but he just has the tiniest little dot of red where a kid dropped a rattle on him. So, you know, it happens. I am being summoned. This guy just did a very dramatic roll over to get my attention. Purr. Hi. Oh my God. Hello. Yeah, I can't believe how much I got accomplished today, but also I cannot believe how tired I am. It's insane how tired I am. Tired does not even begin, so I'm washing up and going to bed now. Oh my gosh, my dudes, it is Friday night and I'm clean. That is one accomplishment that I have made today, but I worked all day and then Mike's mom took care of Simon the way that she always does, and she put him down at about 4 and he's been sleeping amazingly, you know? And so he goes down at 4. He had been up for like 2.5 hours at this point. Like it was definitely like way past his like wake window, like the top end of his wake window. So he goes down, she leaves, and then I'm like, you know, just settling in for finishing up a little bit of work. Child starts screaming, and so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let him finish, you know. Sometimes they just do that, especially lately. Oh no, he was not done. And she told me that he had 5 ounces. He usually eats about around 8 per feed, and he'd had 5 ounces and he didn't finish his feed, and then she fed him the other 3 and then she put him to bed. And so I, you know, looked at how long it had been since the initial feed, and I thought, you know, maybe he wants the other 5 ounces of that feed, basically. Like he thought he was supposed to get 8. So I go and I get him out of bed and I feed him another 5 ounces, and then he is, you know, he seems okay. I change his diaper and everything, and then I put him back down. And then he spends an hour fitfully sleeping. Like I managed to take a shower and I kept the monitor in the bathroom with me. When I was getting out of the shower, like I wasn't even done in the shower, I start hearing him screaming, and then he goes back to sleep, and then he starts screaming, and then he goes back to sleep, and then finally he screams some more, and I was like, all right, you know, it had been an hour finally, when I got him up, he drank another like 4 ounces, I want to say. And then he promptly just shit his pants, like worse than I've ever seen. And I was just like, okay. And so it's just been this crazy ass whirlwind of like him not following any kind of schedule since about 4 p.m. and it's 7, and I've just been like on my toes, just trying to like gauge my expectations, but honestly just, you know, not really knowing if he were to cry again, like what it would mean, because all of his needs are met. And so finally me and Mike finally gets off work. I, you know, get done feeding him, I change his diaper and everything, and he's sitting on me and he just starts yawning and rubbing his little eyes. And Mike goes and puts him to bed because I'm like traumatized at this point. And every once in a while now, I hear him like kind of like yell out on the monitor. And I told Mike, I said, if he starts crying again, I'm gonna start crying, because I don't know what he needs. He's had everything. He's had like twice as many feeds as he should have in the last few hours. And he's been awake, I mean, for like, if you didn't count her putting him down for the 10 minutes or whatever before I got him back up, he was up for over like 3 hours or something. It was crazy. And yeah, the kid is just being totally erratic. Yesterday he fell asleep at 4:30 and he slept straight through till midnight when he woke us up, and we fed him, and then he slept through until 6 a.m. It's just been hilarious lately. But yeah, he's finally down. Mike just went to go pick himself up a pizza. It's been that kind of week for him. He's just super stressed out. I was like, we have leftovers. He's like, pizza. I'm like, you're gonna get you some pizza, but I made some stuffed peppers, so that is what I am having. And I don't think that that's quite ready yet, but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and stick that in there for a couple more minutes. I talked about this on my Instagram, but I finally got my order in from this company that I ordered from called Yasaf Lit. And you guys know I'm a big candle person, and this just popped up in my email one day from another company, and this is the scent 28, the scent Jarm, and the scent A Plum, and I'm burning a plum right now, and it smells like just the most wonderful like holiday scent. And this one, I can't remember now, I think this one smells like freshly washed man, and this one smells like vanilla and a European vacation. I'm a big fan of it. They were having like a Black History Month sale, and I was like, yes, you know, I just heard of you and you're having a sale, so that's amazing. It's like this, you know, small batch Black owned candle maker in Brooklyn, and they were on this huge delay. They had some kind of like wax sourcing issue, which I guess would really hold it up if, you know, if you're a candle maker. So they all just came, and I'm so pleased. Ordering candles off the internet's risky, you know, but they did a really good job of describing the scents, and I'm just glad that there were no like surprise cedar notes, you know, because that is always a deal breaker for me. But this is just so nice, so lovely. Hey frog. Hey there frog. Hey frog. That's Simon's frog. Oh, and other things that have happened. My mom got vaccinated. She got her first vaccine, so we're super excited about that. So she's already planning to come and visit. I'm so excited. I think that that's it. I'm exhausted. There's a glass of wine in my future. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning, and it is time to paint my office. I'm so tired of filming against a backdrop that's basically the same color as my skin. It makes my color grading so hard because I'm constantly searching for contrast, and it just isn't there. Everything is just so flat. And I looked at my old videos, and the way that I kind of enhance the colors, the gray blue that I had on my walls at the old house kind of like just pops in this really beautiful kind of baby blue way on camera. And so I ordered that color, and that's what we're going to do right now, is paint this room. So this will be a very satisfying before and after. Here's the before. Just beigey, beigey, beige. And I don't hate the beige, but it is so flat. It's just so flat on camera. So time to do the thing.
Here, do the YouTube things. Go ahead and like and subscribe. If you're over on Facebook, I have a whole Instagram story about them, but they're drinking. Hey Brian, so excited for your first Friday Night Live. What? I am sleepy. It's been a long week. I'm definitely a little tired. I'm not gonna lie. We're not gonna front. We are definitely a little tired.
3 hours, but I did it. Everything is everywhere, waiting for the paint to dry. This is the same color that my old office was, and I'm really hoping that it still works. It's such a pretty color. It makes everything just pop so much more because it's like cool and kind of blue undertone. Yes. See, look at my hand against it. Like, look at how the color of my skin pops against that color. We love that. Hey guys, Simon's sleeping, but I just went in there and reset up all of my lighting in the filming room now with the walls painted. And I did a couple of test shots and they just look incredible. I hope I've accounted for everything, but it just feels so much better to have that color on the wall. Everything just pops. So it's, you know, it's the little things that really are the big things. It looks like a person. It's a bunch of hats, but it's like, it looks like a person. That's creepy. I'm just gonna make up the bed. You know, Simon finally went down for a nap, so everything just got washed, and I'm going to put this duvet in the duvet cover, and then I'm going to relax a little bit. Vibe check. It is Sunday and I just put Simon down for his first nap. He's had a very cranky morning, but today is my mother-in-law's birthday. We are going to be taking Simon over there in a little while and probably eating some food. I don't know, we got some gifts for her and stuff, so that's probably what today will hold, but I figured I would go ahead and end the vlog while I had a minute. And I'm just kind of getting everything cleaned up and, you know, ready for the week. The office looks incredible. Maybe I'll go show it to you now that it's all dry. I know it's like still really messy, but does this give you guys like vibes of the old setup? I hope so. I want it to feel seamless, so. I'm doing a lot better. You guys know that I started kind of on a low dose of like an antidepressant, anti-anxiety, and it takes a couple of weeks for it to really like do what it's supposed to do. And I'm having a little bit of side effects right now, just a little bit of nausea, but really it's not a big deal. And I'm already noticing a difference in my mood, which is really, really nice. So grateful for that. And just feeling things kind of starting to lighten up a little bit. Wanted to thank y'all for watching, for hanging out with me again this week. I think I'm gonna be painting Simon's room pretty soon. Probably be in the next couple of vlogs. I don't know what else. I guess we'll see. But thank you guys for watching. I love you.